And there we go. Most of the money left in the company manager's purse seems to be stolen. Sorry, I had to verify whether stolen is just with one L or with two. My English is so bad today. And then I of course realized that it would be Stollen, and that's German for something. It's like a cake or something. Let me see. A rich German fruit and nut loaf. Yep. Stollen. It's Stollen, right? Be fun. Tastes good. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, nothing. Most of the money left in the company manager purse seems to be stolen. In terms of clues. There we go, it should be obvious, right? What a messy eater! Listen, whenever I leave clues, whenever I leave, like notes that should point out to my character's involvement, I want things to be obvious without a shadow of a doubt. I don't want any fucking rolls. I don't want, oh, if you roll your dice and if it's between 19 and 20, you can figure out who did it, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's 100% obvious, it was Ricardo. And hello, Arya, by the way. Hi. Perfect. Yes, the subtlety. It hits you in the head. Got the money. Oh, I think this is what happens sometimes. We will copy this just in case, and we will delete this and start anew. Hola. Ricardo is my only character that I actually work on his notes and try to showcase his train of thought while on stream. So this is nothing new. The struggle is real, but I want to include you guys as best as I can. And at least we have something to do. Well, the house is quiet. Hola. Dearest senoritas. I don't actually know how to write senoritas correctly. Ah, there we go. Let me see. My keyboard is unable to make the, this particular letter, the character, the fancy N. Exactly. I have to Google it every time. But I at least want to have it right. Hello, Rock. There is probably like an alt code for it that I should learn, but I am so freaking lazy. Let's just do it like this. Dearest senoritas. I would like to start this note with an apology. I'm not the person who you thought I was. I'm not actually a senior home issue trouble solver. I'm just a big, fat, moderately obese, out of shape just a sec. Hello, hunger. There we go. Why use adjectives when there is no need for them? I'm just a fraud, and I used your trust. See, this is why I don't really do these things on stream. But I want to show you how my horrible brain works, or doesn't. I'm not actually a senior home issue trouble solver. I'm just a fraud who not only lied to you, I lied to myself. I thought I would be able to change. I thought I would be able to escape my previous life, start anew, and live this lie my father wanted me to live. To be. My life to become. Hello, Silverstein. Alright, I would like to start this note with an apology. I'm not a person who you thought I was. I'm not actually a home issue trouble solver. I'm just a fraud who not only lied to you, lied to myself. Thought I would be able to change. Thought I would be able to escape my previous life, start anew, and live... Is it like this? Start anew? Yeah, basically. Start anew and live this life my father wanted me to become. My life. Yeah, I don't like this. I thought I would be able to escape my previous life, start anew, and exactly how my father used to live. To have a job, be a responsible adult, and completely forget who I used to be. I genuinely... Oh, I never know how to spell this. There we go. I genuinely tried. But as you can see, but as you could probably notice, it didn't quite work out. I thought I would at least be able to fake it. Long enough or even help me with this project of mine. But I can no longer live like this. Having my balls in a vice grip. Is it? Yes, I think it works. Having my balls in a vice grip is a sensation. Is something I can never... A man like me can never get used to. Having my balls in a vice grip is something a man like me can never get used to. To sell my soul. And to become this pathetic excuse of who I used to be is a price too expensive for me to pay. And I have you to thank for it, especially Annabelle. Ah, damn it, I don't know how to spell it. No. It's Annabelle, right? Let me see. No, it's just with one N and with double L, right? I guess you could spell it both ways. Figure it out. Damn it. Oh, thank you. It's probably wrong. That's our job. My spelling game is very horrible today. But also, Willow... Definitely not Grace, but I guess she was there too. I barely ever spoke with her. Also, I think there was another one. I think I tried to pimp her out to the nice senor in the spooky manner, but then I forgot to tell her about it. So if we could refund him, that would be nice. That was a long fucking paragraph. At any rate, I know I started this awkward letter with an apology, and I'm sorry for ending it with another one. I took all the money from our banker, from our money person, from our company account. I promise I will one day pay you back. But for now, I need it. To do something I should have done immediate. At any rate, I know I started this awkward letter with an apology, and I'm sorry for ending it with another one. I took all the money from our company account. I promise I will one day pay you back. But for now, I desperately need it to do something I should have done ages ago. Consider it a loan, and I will pay you back. Interest. There we go. Will charges monster interest? Oh, I can only imagine. You have my word. The word of Ricardo Jordan. I know it probably doesn't mean much to, but for some it used to be something of value long ago. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Arya, I will. Hello Ninja, by the way, and hello Hungry. Sorry guys, I've been busy writing this note, but I usually, like 99% of all my texts, all my books and all my notes is written off stream, and it's so much easier for me to do that, but at the same time I do kind of enjoy it from time to time, doing it live, you know, with you guys in the chat, like heckling me. And of course, realizing how terrible my grammar and my spelling is. Hello Angre, I'm doing well. Excited to RP. I mean, I'm not really RPing, but I guess in a way I am, with my own self. It used to be something of value long ago. Long ago. The word of Ricardo Jordan. I know it probably doesn't mean much to you right now, but for some it used to be something of value long ago. I will not let you down. Even though I just did. Perfect. It's funnier that way. I'm glad. For now, I need to leave. Please make sure our current clients are satisfied. This sentence is erased. Wait, what is it called? Please make sure clients are satisfied. Sorry, I wanted to make a stupid joke. For now, I need to leave. This sentence is... I need to leave. I can't tell you where I'm going. And I can't really promise when exactly I'll be back. But I will find you. I will find you. And I will pay you back. For now, my orphans and I can't let them down anymore. Actually, no. For now, I need to take care of business. Please don't look for me. When I'm ready, I will find you. My son. Please take care. Adios. And please take care. Jordan. P.S. If my former almost ex-wife, my former almost ex-boyfriend, pirate / mage ex-boyfriend, or anyone, my father, my arranged wife, the bandidos of Norte, or any of our former clients / loan sharks. Thank you so much for the follow, Silverstein. Look for me. Tell them to suck my Zingaran pepino. I just googled it. It's Spanish for cucumber. Ta-da! I think we're done. Now, Control C. Sign, seal, and deliver. Is it really? Yes. Let me see.
Pepino.
Yes, pepino. I didn't know that's Spanish for cucumber, but here we are. Pepino is a pickle, even better. Suck my pickle. Alright. Well, we're done here. Come on. Why is it not working? Damn it. I need to change my keyboard. There we go. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Dearest senoritas, I would like to start this note with an apology. I'm not the person who you thought I was. I'm not actually a senior home issue trouble solver. Short for shit, by the way. SHIT. Wait. Oh, right. I need to fix this. Trouble. There we go. Now it's shit. There. I know we're cheating a bit, but it's funnier that way. I'm just a fraud who not only lied to you, I lied to myself. I thought I would be able to change. I thought I would be able to escape my previous life, start anew, and live exactly how my father wanted me to live. To have a job, be a responsible adult, and completely forget who I used to be. Wait. I forgot to put it through spell check, and now I'm seeing all the mistakes already. Let me see. To be a responsible adult and completely forget who I used to be, I genuinely tried, but as you could probably notice, it didn't quite work out. I thought I would at least be able to competently fake it long enough for my father to trust me. Back off or even help me with this project of mine. But I can no longer live like this. Having my boss in a vice grip is something a man like me can never get used to. To sell my soul and to become this pathetic excuse of who I used to be is a price too expensive for me to pay. And I have you to thank for it, especially Annabelle, but also Willow. Definitely not Grace, but I guess she was there too. Also, I think there was another one. I think I tried to pimp her out to the nice senior in the spooky, not spooky, manner is also with just one N. But then I forgot to tell her about it, so if we could refund him, that would be nice. At any rate, I know I started this awkward letter with an apology, and I'm sorry for ending it with another one. I took all the money from our company account. I promise I will one day pay you back. But for now, I desperately need it to do something I should have done ages ago. Consider it a loan, and I will pay you back with interest. You have my word. The word of Ricardo Jordan. I know it probably doesn't mean much to you right now, but for some, it used to be something of value long ago. I will let you down, even though I just did. For now, I need to leave. I can't tell you where I'm going, and I can't really promise when exactly I'll be back. But I will return. I will find you, and I will pay you back. For now, I need to take care of business. Please don't look for me. When I'm ready, I will find you myself. Adios, and please take care. Ricardo Jordan. P.S. If my former almost ex-wife, my former almost pirate mage ex-boyfriend, my father, my arranged wife, my bandidos of Norte, the bandidos of Norte, or any of our former clients / loan sharks look for me, tell them to suck my cigar and pepino. Perfect. Wait. I actually need to repost this. With the one I just corrected and put through spell check. Damn it. Edit. I forgot to press that stupid button. There we go. Now it's perfect. I mean, it's far from perfect, but it should do for now. Cigar and pepino. That should be Ricardo's signature line from now on. Alrighty. Where should we? Stupid walls! Why must you suck this bad? I guess this works. On my sign, must attach to an existing building. I can. Oh, come on. Yeah, this works. Thank you. It's perfect. I should have put it on in here, like frame it. Well, I guess we're ready. One last check. Why aren't you wearing the loot, damn it? Well, because we don't quite deserve it just yet. But soon we will. Hello, M9. Thank you so much for resub. You jerk. How are you? What's it like to be a king? In Game of Thrones. I want to hear all about it. I hope you're enjoying yourself. But yeah. Patience, Arya. The time will come. But for now... It's stressful. Oh no, it's been a good times. Yeah, I can only imagine how difficult it must be. Patience, aren't you adorable? Well. Alright. Let's go. One last look into the workshop. Which of course, this is not the one. The RP has been awesome so far. Very nice. It's good to know that there is still, you know, strong RP community in Ark. Even though it's Game of Thrones, even though it's not exactly my cup of tea, I'm still glad that Ark is still, I would say, capable of delivering, you know, on the RP front. He doesn't even know where the workshop is. Of course he does. There's like 120 whitelist this season. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's a cool house. Look at it. I love the drapes. The blue color. Oh wait, this is where Willow's house used to be. I think this is now Cinder's and Willow's is over there. See if you can find better music for this. There we go. This works. Ah, this one. There we go. This one works. Alright, well. Those drips were hard to do. It looks amazing. Alright, old friend. Let's head back home. There we go. Hunger's gonna play your daughter? That's awesome, M9. Well... And I think this is where we're gonna end it. Alright. Well guys, thank you for joining me on this little send-off of Ricardo. I haven't actually planned this. I knew that Arya planned something for me after our previous conversation, after our previous heart-to-heart with, of course, her demonic character, devilish character, and the way she was tempting Ricardo. I basically had two options here. It was either going balls to the wall to the dark side with Ricardo, you know, wake up behind the gambling table in Adventurers Guild and just gamble all the money of our that our household collected, you know, and then kind of end up being a shitlord. But I feel like Ricardo already learned that this wouldn't really solve his problems, his issues. And although he still feels strong urge to, you know, tap back into his addictive personality, he also is a very goal-driven man, and he definitely doesn't want to fuck up anymore. You know, that's the reason why he got himself into this mess, got himself into this situation where he tried to kind of go against his nature and push himself to do the right thing and to become someone new. Not because he wanted, but because he felt like he had no other choice. But Grace, Annabelle, and Willow kind of showed him or reminded him that he cannot really escape who he used to be, and that if he wants to make a difference, if he really wants to, you know, protect the orphans and hunt down the bandidos, and if he really wants to make a difference and be a good person, that he needs to do it on his own terms, you know, and he might as well get the loot on his back, play some music, tell a few stories along the way, and maybe even save a few senoritas as a caballero, like he used to in the past. And maybe it's time for him to return back to his friends, maybe even to Levy and Mali, who knows. But for now, Ricardo is living these lands with a loot branded from a demon. He doesn't actually know that she's a devil. He just thinks she's a very nice person who... He probably thinks that she's like a therapist in disguise who gave him like a very good advice. So yeah, he will absolutely use this loot, he will play it, and there will most likely be some very horrible consequences. And who knows, he might be back at some point, someday. But yeah, for now, he stole all the money. He is back on his way to La Perdida, probably, to give this money to the orphans, like he promised. He promised he will be back. He promised he will build them that stupid orphanage, and he will put them all through college. Yeah, basically a devil. But you never know. He might be back in a month, in a week, in a day. You never know. Maybe that loot is just too much to carry, and he will need to return it. But will he be able to do so? Will he be able to bargain with someone like Annabelle? Can he ask for help? And will Willow let him, you know, escape? What if she is able to find him, locate him, and, well, make sure he gets back in line? That is something we're gonna have to find out one day. But for now, Ricardo is done on LL. I did enjoy playing him here. It was definitely something I kind of expected. I knew that I wouldn't be able to play him every day like I used to. I knew that he would be kind of a shell of himself, but at the same time, there will be a few flashes, of nostalgia that might be interesting to explore. And I very much enjoyed the dynamic of having Grace, Annabelle, Willow, and even Cinder for a while in his life. It was definitely interesting, and I am very much grateful that you guys joined me, but I've been so inactive. I felt horrible, being a part of this group where I couldn't really contribute like I wanted to. Because I do want to RP, I do want to keep RPing, but at the same time my schedule has been kind of bad. I've been very busy at work. I've also been kind of feeling a bit drained. That's why I've been playing other games, hanging out with friends. Doing some Ark, No Man's Sky here and there. Occasionally RPing whenever I could, but it was kind of pathetic, I can definitely do better, I should do better, and you guys deserve me to do better. If you're still here to enjoy some RP, well, I can promise I will deliver. To the best of my abilities, as always. We'll definitely come up with something new in the upcoming days, maybe even tomorrow, who knows. I will put some work in, and we'll figure something out. But yeah, for now, I would like to thank Arya, I would like to thank Jess, I would like to thank Geode, and of course Faye for joining us for at least a bit. I'm sorry I didn't quite deliver this time around, but honestly I kind of expected to be solo, but you guys have been so nice and so supportive and so amazing, and the fact that you followed me here allowed me to actually turn this into a very, I would say, very cool personal story, and I am so grateful that you had my back. I promise I will be there in case you ever need me to, do something similar for you and your characters. So if you ever, want to bring these particular characters back, I will absolutely be there immediately on Ricardo, and we'll continue the story. Now you gotta get married. You got this, Faye. You got this. Maybe you'll get married to my new character. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for following the story. If you're interested in Ricardo's story overall, there is a section on my Discord where I have, where I'm going a bit more in depth, posting a bit more details. Maybe even some discussion here and there. So if you're interested, by all means, join us there. But for now, I will leave you. But fear not, I'll try to stream a bit more. Maybe even some other games, maybe even some Phasmo, maybe even something new. But definitely some Conan RP as always. Even if it's just 1 hour a day, or 2, or maybe more, depending how things go. I would be honored if you could